Watu wangu ni aje? The Kenyan American home hapa hivi mazena. Sorry it's been long since ni post content kwa YouTube channel yangu. But lazima ningekuja kuwa plug mazee, niliwaambia FIFA World Cup ndakuja kuwa plug. Na one of the things zimefunguka ni story ya volunteers. FIFA volunteers mazee, zimefunguka hizo opportunities. Ndio nimekuja hapa niwapange mazee vile kutaenda. Stay tuned mazee. Thank you so much for everyone ni member kwa hii group mazee. Shukran sana. Thank you for all the members mazee. Thank you for the subscribers. If you're new here, welcome. Karibu sana. Welcome. So today we are going to tackle this opportunity for FIFA volunteers. Sawa. So this is FIFA bringing in volunteers so that they can help with the tournaments in the US. So there's 3 host cities, 3 host countries, one continent, North America, alafu the 3 host countries ni it's Mexico, USA and Canada. Sawa. You have an option to choose between either of those three countries. Sawa. So first of all, the website I'll put it kwa description. I'll put it in the description of this video. But basically what you need to do to start is you just go to Google. You go to Google and then you just type Volunteers World Cup 2026. If you do that, type in Volunteers World Cup 2026, the first, go with the first link that comes in, but it has to be www.fifa.com. So if you go to volunteersfifa.com and then you'll meet the page. So the first page it'll introduce you to, you'll see apply today, blah blah blah. But let's talk about the requirements. What are the requirements? So the requirements are very easy. You have to be available. You make a commitment to be available for 8 shifts so you are working 8 shifts between 11th June 2026 and 19th July 2026. That is the duration of the World Cup. Sawa. Between 11th June 2026 to 19th July 2026. The other requirement is age. You have to be at least 18 years or older. 18 years or older, you're good. And then also, you have to be eligible in the country you choose. You have to be eligible in the country you choose kuenda. So if you decide to go to US, don't go to the US and you've been banned in the US. Choose Canada. If you've been banned in Canada, choose, So make sure you have to comply with the immigration rules and regulations for each host country that you choose to go to. English the language is also another requirement. You have to speak English. If you speak additional languages, that is another advantage. So you have to attend the team tryouts and trainings. So attend all the volunteer team tryouts and training. And also, there's a verification. You have to agree and pass a background review. So the process, they're saying the process varies in Mexico, but basically it's like a background check. Pass a background check, alafu, you'll be fine. Those are the only requirements. Very, very, so the application period, which you're supposed to apply. So if you qualify all those, application period is between this month, August and September. And then they start tryouts in October. So there is volunteer team tryouts, October 2025 to January 2026. And then they send the offers December 2025, so December, the end of this year, to March 2026. They'll be sending offers. And then, you start getting up and getting ready between March next year, 2026 to June 2026. Alafu, it's kickoff time, tournament time, between June 11th and July 19th. That is the tournament. That's basically the whole. This is the. Sometimes you're like, okay, what's the process? When do we hear? And all that stuff and all that information is in that website. If you go to, I'll put the link down below so that you can go and check it out. Sawa. So, after I've done that, what do I do now? So after you've done that, you go to apply today. So this is the apply today. You see this red link, everyone has it. And when you're on that page, you say submit my application. If you go submit my application, the first thing they'll ask you is to set up your account. Set up your account. So basically, they'll ask you for an email. You need an email address. Put in the email address, you put in a password, and then they'll ask you what's your first name, what's your last name, what is your date of birth, and then after that, there's the consenting. Make sure you consent and everything, and then you create account. Once you create account, oh yeah, they'll ask you for your phone number too. Once you create account, they'll send you a verification email to the email you created. So you have to have access to the email. You have to have access to the email you created. So go into the email, verify that email address. After you do that, it's going to give you an opportunity to now enter. Sign in with the login information you created, which is your email and your password. After that, you go log in. So now when you log in, it'll ask you, yes. Once when you log in, it'll ask you, my kids are, yes. Olivia. Yes. Yeah, they wait for you to go on video, and then that's when they wanna ask you to do what they know you would have said no when you're not recording. All right, so you go log in. After you log in, the first thing they ask you is to choose a host city. Choose a host city, and you have options between Canada, Mexico, and United States. Let's start with Canada. So if you choose Canada, the host cities are Toronto and Vancouver. Toronto and Vancouver are the two host cities in Canada. So you can choose those, or you can choose Mexico. Mexico, there's Guadalajara, Mexico City, and Monterrey. Those are the three cities in Mexico. But then the United States. United States has 8, 10. United States has 11 host cities. So the host cities are Atlanta, Boston, Dallas, Houston, Kansas City, Los Angeles, Miami, New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, San Francisco Bay Area, and Seattle. All right. So for the states, so those are just cities. For the states, I can tell you this. So Atlanta is in Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia is in the East Coast. So the southeast. So Atlanta, Georgia. Boston, Massachusetts is in the East Coast. So Boston, very close to the East Coast. So East Coast, New York, Philadelphia, all those are in the East Coast. Okay. Dallas, Texas. Central USA South. Houston, Texas, very close to so Dallas, Texas, and Houston, Texas, those are cities in Texas. Kansas City is in the middle of the country. Kansas City, Kansas. I don't know if it's Kansas City, Kansas, because there's two Kansas cities. There's Kansas City, Kansas, and Kansas City, Missouri. But that's in the middle of the country. Okay? Then there's Los Angeles, which is in the West Coast now. Los Angeles, California. LA, what they call LA. Then there's Miami, Florida. Miami is on the east, but south. So that's like you talk about the coast, Mombasa, where the beaches are and all that stuff, Miami, Florida. Miami's in Florida. Then there's New York and New Jersey. So New York and New Jersey are in the East Coast, but they border each other, New York and New Jersey. And then there's Philadelphia. Philadelphia is in Pennsylvania, so East Coast. So those are very close, not very far cities from each other. Philadelphia, they're all in the East Coast. Philadelphia, Boston, New York, New Jersey. And then there's also on the West Coast, San Francisco Bay Area. San Francisco Bay Area is in California. So there's LA, California, Los Angeles, California, and there's San Francisco, California. And then there's Seattle, which is also on the West Coast. So West Coast, you have Seattle, Washington. Then you have then you have San Francisco Bay Area, and then Los Angeles, California. So yeah, 2 California cities and 1 Washington city, which is Seattle. So so those are the host cities. So let's go through this process. So let's say, some of you, I know a lot of you have heard a lot about Ninaida Seattle. That means we are going to Seattle. Don't all choose Seattle. There are some good cities, Bana. That I'm sure there's not gonna be. I think so. Here, there are some very favorite destinations that people are going to choose, and I feel like you're much better off choosing a city where not many people will go. So a city like Kansas City. Kansas City is unless somebody doesn't know Kansas City, when you're given all these other options, Kansas City would be your last option. So I would say choose Kansas City. I mean, it's an opportunity to be in the US. Choose Kansas City, because otherwise there's some very popular destinations here. Atlanta is very popular. Dallas, Texas, very popular. Los Angeles, very popular. Miami, very popular. San Francisco is gonna be very popular. New York, New Jersey are gonna be popular. Seattle, especially with Kenyans, very, very popular. Very popular. So let's say I choose man, so many distractions today. Yeah, it's the trash truck. The trash truck is passing by. All right. So let's say I choose Kansas City. This is what I would choose if I were you, because not many people will choose this. And once you choose the city, it gives you kind of a description. Kansas City has a diverse cross section of American history. Blah blah blah. This is a passionate football city. Yeah, it is. And yeah, give you some info. And then you have the option to join city. So if you choose Kansas, say join city. Once you say join city, it should move. And I don't know if it's moving. Yeah, it did. Once you choose the city, it's gonna route you. All right. And then says you're one step closer to becoming a volunteer. Then they say complete application form. So when you hit complete application form, then it's gonna ask you all those questions. It's loading. So yeah, complete the application form. Come on, 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 come on. All right. So yeah, it's giving you there's application form. This will take about 20 minutes. Online assessment. So there's an assessment in there, which should take 10 minutes. So there's like an exam there, an online assessment. So they ask you to consent to that you have understood the privacy, that you consent to release liability, and then you do your signature. You do your signature there. So just type in your name, and then you put in today's date, which is August 14th. And then you confirm participation, and then you say next. So you do that. Yeah, this should be pretty straightforward. Then it asks you, okay, your name, your sex, your nationality, your name, your sex, which is, are you male or female, your nationality, which is your country, like I'm Kenyan, so you say I'm Kenyan. Basically go through that. And then, ethnicity, you're black, so you say you're black, then you say next, and it'll take you through the process. So it's like 10 pages. So profile picture, it'll ask you to upload a picture, and then it'll ask you for your passport. So you put in all your passport information and blah blah blah. I mean, yeah. So just go through the process and then complete it. I don't need to go through the process step by step. But that's basically how you apply. After that, so the here, let me see. If I go back, so yeah, basically it's you fill in the application, complete the assessment, and then you submit. And there you go. And I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see you as a FIFA volunteer when you come to the US, man. Let me know if you have any questions, but I thought I would put this information, apply as soon as possible. Don't wait, don't wait, don't wait. And I hope, man, I wish you all the best. I pray that you are successful, man, and I can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you, man. Nah, hey, until next time, man, peace out, love you, and God bless you, man. Peace.